Well, here it is, guys. My new project. It's a 2001 Polaris Ranger. I've been looking for an older Ranger. This is not really the one I wanted. I'm looking for a 6x6 in the same model. Been looking for a long time. I found a few, and then the guys have sold it on me before I could get to it. But I did finally find this one. It is a 2x4. Again, it's not really what I wanted, but for the price that I paid for this thing, I could not pass it up. The guy said it came from a water company or electric company or something, and it was run inside of a building for most of its life. He had it for a year. I guess that kind of explains the really wimpy looking turf tires, because they must have been on pavement most of the time. But the machine really does show that it has been stored inside most of its life. The plastic is in a pretty good shape. It's got some scuffs on it. Looks like the guy had some dogs. They must have jumped on the hood a few times. And but the plastic and stuff looks good. Nobody's running it down in the woods too bad. He said he had it about a year. It runs real good. I think it's got quite a few hours on it. 2,330 right now. That's quite a few hours, but I've seen these with quite a few hours on them. It runs pretty good. You can smell the exhaust, and it's burning right. Seems to be running good. The guy did say he cleaned the carburetor, and I'm guessing the guy didn't run it much. That's why he sold it. Not really sure why he sold it for as little as he did, but I guess that's what happens. Again, it is just a two-wheel drive. That's not really what I wanted, but probably about 99% of my driving, I don't even use a four-wheel drive. I may eventually sell this one and get a 6x6, because that's really what I want. But right now, this is what I got. I'm happy with this. And I'm going to be modifying this one here and there. Right now, this is just a quick look at the Ranger and the condition it's in. I'll probably be changing a lot of things, but this project will probably take a while. It ain't going to be real fast. Seats are okay. It's got a few rips down here. It's got a few marks on it. Plastic, I think if it would be buffed out, I think it would look okay. Right now, I think it's got tree sap all over it. There's pine trees where the guy lived. Got the hood open. Still got the original toolkit in it. It's pretty amazing for being a 2001. Seems like someone would have stole that already. Looks brand new under the hood here. It is a carbureted model, which I like. No computers to mess with. It's got the 500 motor in it. I'll show you under the seat here in a second. But yeah, it looks pretty much brand new under the hood. Not sure why Polaris got away from the hood opening up all the way. I mean, this is so nice to work under here, being able to open this up. I had a 2010. It was a nightmare to get under the hood. Seems like they should have been able to pop the hood off or something to be able to get under there. But I guess I'll move on to under the seat next. Okay, as you look underneath the seat, it's got a small battery and it looks fairly new. And there's the 500 motor. Looks real similar to the 2000 Sportsman 500 we have. It's even got the separate oil tank, just like the four-wheeler. It's got the sealed clutch. This is a single cylinder 500. Feels pretty good though, as far as power goes. I believe that's a 9-gallon tank, same as they're running now. Now another thing under the seat, some people might remember from the older Rangers, yeah, you got the steel pin for holding the seat down. They went to plastic. Went the cheaper route, went to plastic. Don't know why they did that, but some things are better left alone. Another thing is the vibration on this Ranger doesn't seem to be nowhere near the one I had before, the 2010. And there's a brace on the top of the motor here that I know the 2010 didn't have anything like that. It might have had a mount there. I can't really remember now, but I think that right there really helps the vibration of the motor. It's actually really smooth. I believe it's way smoother than my 2010 was, as far as vibration wise. Because these motors, they shake pretty good usually. But again, I don't know, they shouldn't have gotten away from a top motor mount or something, but I don't know. That's just what I feel. The seat of the pants feels smoother, doesn't vibrate as much. Okay, the roll bar does have a little bit of damage here. I'm gonna have to try to pull that out or something. These bars back then weren't ROP certified. I know that, but it looks like someone caught a branch or something. The brakes aren't the best on this either, and that's kind of odd because usually Polaris has excellent brakes. They got 4-wheel disc. I'm thinking the pads are shot, something like that. I'll have to take a look. The emergency brake don't work. That's a common problem on these. Easy fix. I'm probably going to end up painting this like I did my 2004 I had. Probably going to go with black, maybe black metallic. I don't really want to go with anything that Polaris is using now. Oranges and reds and And the whites and stuff I think are overdone, but Chevy does have a really nice metallic chocolate brown that they just come out with that would probably look really good on this. But that's another time, another day. Right now it's got more important things they got to do to it. And here's the bed. It's a little beat up. The sides look good. Top is a little scratched up, but you know, you're gonna use it. You're gonna use it. It doesn't really matter if it gets a little scratched up. And underneath, it's got the straight axle. First Rangers had the straight axle with the swing arm. Not as smooth as ride as the Independent, but I'm guessing that straight axle is a whole lot stronger than Independent. And as far as traction wise, straight axle is going to give you more traction than an Independent. There's the clutch. The air cleaner's there. Muffler. Sounds pretty good actually. Sounds pretty good to me. Rear taillights, probably upgrade them to LEDs in there. I don't even think they're working right now. I think they're burnt out. And them tires are just awful looking. Wow. They really messed the look up of the Ranger. Ranger is supposed to have beefy tires, not lawnmower tires. But there it is. Quick look at my Polaris Ranger I just got. And stay tuned for modifications to this.